on this graph we've got the demand curve for a firm selling cars. So imagine that you are running a car dealership, you have some cars that you can purchase from the manufacturer for $20,000, and then you can charge whatever price you want. You know that the number of cars that you'll sell in a given week is related to that price. If you have the price up at 24,000, then you'll be able to sell one car per week. So that's that guy up here. If you decrease the price, then you start to sell more. So if you decrease to 23,000, you can sell 2 cars. Decrease to 22,000, you can sell 3 cars. 21,000, you can sell 4 cars. 20,000, you can sell 5. And, well, we probably don't want to keep on going. So now the question is, how many cars should we look to sell? And the equivalent question is, what price should we charge for the cars? Typically we think about this as a quantity decision and let the price fall wherever it happens to fall once we've chosen the optimal quantity. Okay, so we can look at this graphically or numerically. We'll see a way to do it numerically in the last exercise today. But graphically, once we've got our firm demand curve, we can also get our firm's marginal revenue curve. It's going to start up here at a quantity of 1 and go down with twice the slope of that firm demand curve. And so that'll give us our marginal revenue curve, which is half of what we need to apply the rational rule. The other half that we need is a marginal cost, and so we've assumed here that all of our cars cost us exactly 20,000 to produce. Okay, so now how many should we look to sell? Well, we look for that point where marginal revenue just equals marginal cost. If we can get to that point, that's what we'll sell. If that occurs like between a couple of numbers that we could sell, for example, if it occurred there, we would look to sell 3, not 4. The 4th one is going to be one where the marginal revenue is too low compared to the cost, so we wouldn't want to sell it. But this 3rd car here is one that we are actually just on the fence between selling and not. The marginal revenue is 20,000, which is exactly the same as the marginal cost. So using our assumption from earlier in the semester, if we're just indifferent between selling and not, we will assume that we will sell that unit of output. So we'll sell up until this point where the marginal revenue and and marginal cost curves cross. Then we can look down, and that'll tell us the quantity that we're going to look to sell. We can then look up at that quantity all the way up to the demand curve, and that is going to tell us the price that we would optimally charge in order to maximize our profit, in this case $22,000. We can also get the profit off this graph by realizing that we're making $2,000 profit on each car times 3 cars. So this area in here is the profit that our firm is making each week.